Hi everybody, today I'm walking you through a lab where I simulate a real-world attack using Kali Linux in a Windows 10 VM. We'll generate a payload, host it over HTTP, deploy it on Windows, and then see the reverse shell in action. First, I'm creating a Windows reverse TCP payload with Msfvenom, naming it resume.pdf.exe to look harmless. Then I start a temporary HTTP server on port 8080, bound to 0.0.0.0, so the Windows VM can download the file directly from Kali. Next, I'm opening Metasploit and setting up a listener to catch the reverse shell. I'm using the multi-handler module with the same payload type and host/port as before. Once the Windows VM runs the payload, a Meterpreter session will open in Kali, giving me access to the target machine. Now on the Windows VM, I open a browser and go to my Kali machine on the local network on port 8080. I download resume.pdf.exe and run it. Once it executes, the connection immediately appears in Metasploit. And just like that, the reverse shell opens, and I can interact with the Windows VM directly from Kali, confirming that the payload worked. I took a screenshot of the Windows VM to document the lab. The payload executed successfully, and we now have access via the reverse shell. Keep in mind, though, this lab only works because I disabled Windows Defender and other security features. On most current computers, these protections would block the payload immediately. This is done in a strictly controlled lab environment for learning purposes. And that wraps up this lab. We successfully generated a payload, hosted it over HTTP, deployed it on Windows, and captured a reverse shell, all in a safe, isolated environment.